Раз. Окей. Пам. Есть захват. Привет. Почему второй? Это... Ну просто игра не захватывалась и немного подшаманил. Я забыл, что я хотел. Я с журналисткой хотел поговорить. И с Джалидом. Академии СБЦ и верхние жилые кварталы. А я с чаечком черным, с лимончиком. Так, журналист, как ее? Мисс Вонг. Вчера какие-то прям неприятные проблемы были постоянно. И я так резко решил закончить трансляцию вчера из-за этого. То у меня моделька ломалась, то трансляция обрывалась. Надеюсь, сегодня получше будет.
Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist's files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
Ага. Ну давай.
I had to kill people for these discs. They're worth more than you're offering.
I didn't tell you to kill Fist. But you're right. I suppose that I did ask you to help me, so... Here, this should be more than adequate.
Я же
Now, if you'll
решил
excuse me, I should go see what's on these
идти
discs.
в отступника. Таким злобным персонажем играть буду. И Академия СБЦ. Правильно. Так, я. Там вроде не лут был, а эти кредиты, или как они тут называются? Монетки. Рубли. Я ради нее целую банду бандитов устранил, чтобы данные найти. А вот про нее, кстати, инфа. Расследует дела преступного синдиката. Ну хорошо, хорошо. Можно и это назвать лутом. О, интендант.
Hello, Commander. I think I'll be going, Commander. You have a
Ну,
good
я с ним уже говорил. В прошлый раз. Почему-то мне хочется назвать его монголом. Прям вылитый монгол. Ну, может быть, немного веки не те, не двойные. Но в остальном... Да. Ну а что, разве была какая-то информация о его национальности? Вот у меня он монгол. Думаешь, монголы не могут быть спасительными человечества?
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
Меня забавляет, что диалоги вообще не сходятся с тем, что он говорит. Ну, диалоги, которые я выбираю в этом меню. А ты слышал, как монголы поют? Рок, там... Которая группа The Who. Мощь.
I'm scanning the keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
А что в Fallout 4 было? Я не помнить. Потому что я один раз проходил с 15 FPS и чисто сюжетку пробежал. Блин, 5 хранителей еще осталось найти где-то. Я понял. Я понял. Я подозреваю, что это в первую очередь проблема перевода. Потому что в один момент был выбор диалога. Первый и третий были с одним словом «конечно». То есть два одинаковых выбора. Меня интересует, генерал еще сидит в клубе? Если да, то у меня как раз хватает навыков, чтобы поговорить с ним. Уф. Вот он. Увы, нельзя с ним говорить.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
Может быть, со временем перейду на Трова. Если Twitch начнет душить русскоговорящих.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many goods?
Goodbye.
А Трова все-таки
Yes, all right
китайский.
then. Good tidings to you, human.
Каких-то шансов, что они будут враждебно настроены, нету. Ладно. Посольство вроде бы надо. Единственное, что меня на Твиче удерживает, это другие стримеры, которые в основном мои знакомые здесь, на Твиче. Да, и это тоже, кстати говоря, удерживает. Здесь у меня, ежедневно примерно один, максимум 2 человека присоединяются, ловятся. На Трова прям не знаю, что будет. Хотя там есть какая-то фича, чтобы продвигать канал за баллы. То есть не как на Твиче предлагали за деньги. Типа платишь и тебя продвигают, а там баллы, которые можно бесплатно получить. Угу. Посол. Стыковочный шлюз. Обратно надо бежать. Центральный лифт Академии СБЦ. Там есть же меню рекомендуемые каналы. Слева показывается, и туда можно за баллы попасть. Как я это понял. Но я не знаю, насколько долго ты там будешь висеть и насколько это вообще эффективно. Ой, там СБЦ отдельный был выбор. Центральный лифт, это вот этот. Угу.
Do you ever regret leaving Citadel Security to pursue Saren, Garrus?
Fighting a rogue specter with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
I'm pleased that the imminent destruction of all organic life has improved your career opportunities.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him.
Oof.
But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop Saren.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Еще один хранитель. Еще я где-то потерял 4. Всего 4 осталось найти, но как это бывает, чем меньше остается, тем тяжелее их найти.
Yes, Commander.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Поехали. Полетели даже.
Stand by, shore party.
Наконец-то
Decontamination
движуха.
in progress.
Несколько раз даже продезинфицировал.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Теперь будем делать, по-моему. Нет, пусть будет кратко.
Crew, this is Commander Shepard. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit.
Человечество справится само.
Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain would be proud.
The captain's not here. I'm in charge now, Joker, and time's wasting. Get this bird in the air.
Yes, sir.
Ви.
Commander.
Ага. Типа... ну я пойду свою миссию выполнять, человечество справится само.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've
Окей,
learned to
значит
manage
его
my
бить не
condition,
надо.
Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs.
На скрипучих ножках. Ага.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible, my mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a
Да,
piss,
вот это
though.
реально опасно.
I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Представляю, если бы мне, чтобы встать и сходить лить, нужно было бы опасаться, что я себе сломаю ноги. Так. Тут лифт есть. Или что? А, это не... А, ясно. Штурман.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
А что Найлос? Найлос нам помогал.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy, and I'll welcome anyone who wants to help me bring him down.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander, this won't be a
Ну, раз не
problem.
будет, то
How did you
хорошо.
end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How did you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Открывайся, давай. Вот. Спасательная капсула. А, это у него старые импланты стоят.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough years.
Да, я чихнул.
We'll have time for
Спасибо.
personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time.
Шкафчик капитан. О! Точно, капитан же сменился, я могу его вещи забрать. Ха-ха.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring.
А,
I
да,
wanted
я
to
с ней же
prove that
говорил уже об
humanity
этом.
needs the Alliance.
До
Goodbye,
свидания.
Commander.
Так. Хочу не людей найти и с ними поговорить. По идее, надо бы еще весь этот нет, кодекс прочитать. Но тут так много и прямо сейчас я этим не хочу заниматься. Когда-нибудь потом.
Looking for supplies?
What are licenses?
Лицензии автоматически, да, применяются?
Keep checking back. Looking for supplies?
Let's see what
You bet, Commander.
Это я купил несколько. Даже не помню, что именно брал. 10 тысяч. На снайперскую винтовку, офигеть. У меня, не, хотя 320 тысяч. Вот это офигеть. Окей.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSAC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way, Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. C-Sec's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore.
Ненавижу уходить.
It's not the end of the world. You'll have tougher decisions soon enough.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without C-Sec headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Just do a good job and don't get in my way. We'll get along fine.
Don't worry, Commander. I'll keep clear.
Рекс.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting
Well, there
adventures.
was this one time the Turians almost wiped
Было
out
весело.
our entire race. That was fun.
Однажды турианцы чуть не уничтожили всю нашу расу. Было весело.
They tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
Вы не понимаете, это другое.
It seems similar enough to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
You're still here. It can't be all that bad.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Почему бы не нанять ученых на стороне?
Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time.
Мировое сообщество, там все дела. Можно же было обратиться к кому-нибудь из других рас, ученым за помощью. Наверняка есть и независимые.
Shepard.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The answer seems plain enough to me. Be more alert.
Aye, aye, Commander. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk?
I'm sorry, Commander. I wouldn't mind talking more...
Dismissed.
Sir.
Во.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space.
Oof.
I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have any.
Видны человеческие очертания за маской.
We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty.
Я бы глянул на их корабли.
We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine.
Я так понимаю, это какие-то огромные мазершипы.
But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much,
Немного
it will strain our resources to their
Китай
breaking
напоминает.
point.
С их политикой по отношению к численности детей. Ну или прошлой политики. Не помню, они вроде бы отменили уже это.
Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been... All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned. The Geth were originally created to serve. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more.
How come the council didn't?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously.
So, the Geth share.
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in the group, the smarter.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only but when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of it. As you can imagine, this caused a near.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our family. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted,
Can a captain choose to
that doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return. It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return, and the ritual. Like what? See you later.
Инженер.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our look. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks as soon as we make the jump. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Where else have you served?
Name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a key.
I want to know more about
the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one.
What's so special about it?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL. Aye, aye, Commander.
Теперь вроде бы со всеми поговорил, и можно лететь на Тау какой-то там. TAMX V800XJT. Полетели. А что это? Неужели я должен обязательно поговорить с предыдущим капитаном, чтобы появились другие точки перемещения? А? Да или нет? Нет. Уф. А вот Тау Артемида. Наверия. Я хочу сначала сюда сгонять. Спарта, Македония, Афина, Кнос. Она на Вэри. Отвага. Мир. Все. Если я правильно помню, то я именно должен искать,
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress
где
beacon.
находится это матриарх, вроде бы, или дочь матриарха. Так. Время покататься на машинке. Пил. Ой-ой-ой. Газуй. Как-то немного неудобно. Он поворачивает, куда мышка направлена. Это и правда неудобно. Ау. Что это? F? Надо проверить, можно ли изменить схему управления. Так, включить... да, вот она. То есть теперь... Да, теперь намного удобней. Мако. ты. Воу. Хватит ремонтировать. Фух. Хватит за мной гнать. Ну. $720 за него дали. А как выйти? Ух ты. Он еще и подлетать может. Нет.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahoku's command. You want to know what happened here?
Так. Наверное, можно еще пробежаться по карте. Вон еще что-то. Обломки и пункт назначения. Ау. Какой-то из колес повреждено, похоже. Так. Мумифицированный соларианец. Опа. Карта местности. Электроника, низкий уровень навыка. На, побольше. Теперь подойдет? Подойдет. Ух ты, как тяжело выглядит. И еще разочек. Наверное, отсюда надо начинать. О. Хорошо, что можно несколько попыток несколько раз пытаться взламывать. Странно, на карте не обозначено, а на миникарте есть что-то непонятное. Литий. Блин. Поехали. Все. Месторождение лития. Ой, еще что-то. Прямо на краю карты. Я подъезжаю, и мне показалось, это какое-то непонятное насекомое огромное. Типа вот это вот. Клешни. Это вот даже не знаю, как это, голова. Эх. Хотя если за каждого противника будут давать по 7 сотен рублей, то не так уж и много стоят некоторые виды вооружения. Терпимо, я бы сказал. И... Да и за простые открытия ископаемых дают по 3 сотни. Тоже неплохо. Не, ну по идее я все. Хотя вот сюда еще можно съездить. И тогда можно будет уже возвращаться на Нормандию и дальше искать, где находится... на какой планете находится задание. Ардзилла. Орлан. Во время сканирования планеты Пролан был зарегистрирован странный сигнал, идущий с орбит. Штурман Пресли установил, что источником сигнала является древний маяк. Ваша спасательная команда доставила его на Нормандию. В отсеке для принадлежности была обнаружена одна из записей матриарха Дилинаги. Тут даже растения есть. Уровень опасности 1. Крепость, аномалия, обломки. Значит, тут кто-то должен быть, раз есть крепость. Поехали в крепость. Посмотрим, кто здесь засел. И правда кто-то есть. Ух ты. Что это? Что это? Пират-снайпер. Пираты. Откуда? Вижу. Ты. Так, отойду-ка я. Вроде их немного осталось. Уровень повысил. Даже несколько. Давай максимально вкачаю штурмовые. Да ему тоже. И дальше можно в броню ему. Довольно бодро. Уровень поднимается. И больно. Больно. Где? Ушла. Так.
On me.
Где?
Perimeter secured.
Набрал много каких-то вещей. Во, можно точность повысить. И ему можно урон поднять. Сложность высокая. Крупнокалиберный ствол. Вот так. А прыгать он не умеет. Как я понимаю. О, я нашел кнопку лечения. Ха-ха. Такого же поздно. Мне показалось, похоже, что она выделялась как ящик, который можно подобрать и исследовать. Привет, кровяка. Да. Вчера перенастроил. Использовал те же элементы интерфейса. Повезло, что когда я скачивал оверлей, там в комплекте шли отдельно все детали. Поэтому вот смог собрать с нуля, так сказать. Может быть, сегодня ближе к вечеру поиграю в Dead by Daylight. Там же должны были медсестру вернуть, да? И что тут у нас? Капсула Азари. Найдены записи матриарха. Установить, кто здесь жил, невозможно, но обитатели покинули это место достаточно давно. В контейнере, который находился в палатке, вы нашли одну из записей матриарха Делинаги. Не, о. По идее, можно еще прокатиться вот сюда, проверить, есть ли ресурсы. Хотя, честно говоря, я не знаю, зачем они мне нужны. Может быть, это вообще чисто ради опыта и денег делается. И... Воу, что это? Случайно нажал.
Turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Ладно. Я не думаю, что больше 3 месторождений будет на одну планету. Раз. Навсекая. Из долины ветров. Окей, и последняя система. Окей, индустриальная планета, принадлежащая Альянсу. Скорее всего, мне туда. Ну да.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
А что, вполне себе живописная картина. Жарковато, наверное, но зато красиво. Оу. Корабль где-то. Блин. Запасное, ладно. Второе орудие работает даже когда перегрелась пушка. Что ей не нравится? Пушки мы уже уничтожили. Можем попытаться... Или здесь стены стоят? Невидимые, имею в виду, браша. Да. Он нам обо что-то стукается и падает вниз. Так. А вот отсюда, если попробуем. Вот. Невидимые стены. Ну так не прикольно. Ну вы что? Да успокойся. Показывает здесь еще врага. Вижу. Где-то там еще должен быть. Шагающий там где-то. Шагоход. Полос. F моделька. Понять, что с ней не так происходит. Надеюсь, так получше будет. Я ведь даже приоритет поставил приложению этому, который должен был, который не должен был, а который моделькой управляет. А.
We got them all, Shepard.
Они будто бы и не заметили, да, как Гет прыгнул прямо перед ними, куда-то на здание побежал. Конечно, конечно. Вау. Один выстрел и нет главного героя. Это что значит? Воу. Ого, щит, срочно. Новый уровень. Щиты. Снижает урон, снижает урон. Так. Вот, она может взламывать и, я думаю, и гетов тоже. Куда он? Теперь самое сложное. Кстати. со дна. О. Да ты иди ты. Подъем. Ну ладно. Хорошо, прошло. Хоть и со второй попытки, но первая не в счет. Там я сделать ничего не успел, сразу танк по мне попал.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built.
I wonder what Liara's looking for in here. Most Prothean ruins have nothing more than dead instrumentation.
Думаю, может быть, все-таки в дробовики еще пойти. А то иногда они так близко подходят.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara to Sony, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth, beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Your mother is working with Saren.
I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her.
Хорошо, ну попробуем
You
его
just need to figure
освободить.
some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You
Any
must
suggestions on how
There
we
is
can
a
help?
control in here that should That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying.
Что это? Как это работает? Нет? Нет. Я наугад тыкал. Но работает. Хорошо. Опять он с банши один. Все еще. Это лифт.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit? But I don't know...
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
Ой, что понял? Забыл, что можно шлем еще накинуть.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
Ну давай узнаем.
There a reason you're in my way?
The same reason you're here. The Asari. Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
Ну туда...
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
Я узнал, что он хотел. И потом от него избавился. На мой взгляд, самое правильное. Самое правильное решение. Догнал. Все-таки меня.
Spare the Asari if you can. None. Doesn't matter.
Вот так. Пробуем вот так. Нет, не на него. Вот на него давай. А я еще снайперскую винтовку возьму. Все-таки хардово. Он там еще после смерти начал восстанавливаться. пробежала 100 метров и запыхалась. Вот он, лучший солдат всех рас.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
Liera's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Отключить связь. Это был бы идеальный момент для этого.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
По идее, он не должен быть единственным спектром, который охотится за Сараном. Это было бы нелогично. Тау Артемиды полностью исследовали. Дальше на Навериас, наверное. Наверию.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
На орбите Юнторла вы обнаружили древний зонд для изучения дальнего космоса. Тали доставила его на Нормандию и разобрала. Внутри был найден медальон Лиги Единения. Я кое-что хотел сделать. В настройки зайти. И обратно. Так. Найдены записи матриарха. В процессе сканирования планеты Велес был обнаружен небольшой заброшенный корабль. Ваша спасательная команда... но это уже было. Планеты, названные в честь славянских богов. Прикольно.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
И опять, похоже, мирный хаб. Можно вот так вот сделать. Но мне Гарус нравится, дизайн его. Нет, мне она нужна, чтобы взламывать ящики, там, компьютеры, не знаю, что еще можно.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
Майка Мацо.
That's far enough.
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Типа, я Спектр, я могу не подчиняться.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons.
Как Спектр?
2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down.
Не обязан.
We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational.
Еще мне понравилось, как напарники резко среагировали тоже.
Get out of here.
I'm wearing an environmental suit, and I'm still freezing.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I have urgent business here.
One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Ха-ха, пусть только попробуют.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's aide is here.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
That's where I need to be then.
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Да с чего бы мне это разрешение нужно было?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Commander, it might be wise to bring Dr. Tassoni along. She knows her mother better than any of us.
Логично. Вместо Тали.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent
Я
science.
могу. О, кстати, новый уровень.
Scientific research
Я не это хотел сделать.
and development.
Отряд. Ладно.
For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
О, Ханар.
This one offers greetings. You are the specter that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed specter. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it.
This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help.
Could I buy
Не, я его как раз не буду брать.
Of course. This one apologizes for
Чисто...
inconveniencing.
О. Чисто потому, что этого можно избежать, и это нарушение закона.
Has the other...
Tell me about the job.
This one has procured a spec... Of course. This one...
Средняя броня тунеядец. Сравнить. 23-120. Да, можно взять, наверное. Ну, давай. Еще говорить?
Has the other
Maybe
reconsidered?
later. Right now.
Of course.
А тут что у нас? Улучшение гранат. Ну, давай. Продать. До первого уровня продам. Да и второго, наверное, тоже уже можно продавать. Все. Неплохая раскраска.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Я не знаю, куда я иду, я просто исследую местность. Опять она?
How can I help you? How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to
One
Annalise.
moment, please. Mr. Ananias,
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Funny thing about humans, we're pretty loyal to our homeworld.
My homeworld is clean. Poverty is non-existent. If you take some perverse pride in that overheated, acid-washed slum, that is your business. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second-guessing of galactic law.
And I represent the second guessing of galactic law.
Just so we understand each other, I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos. You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Venezia from taking them.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Venezia is authorized to act in his name. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Scotty Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Do you do business with Saren?
I believe I explained this already, did I not? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Давай
Opal
спалим.
wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
So you'll arrest him?
No one here is fond of trials. They make shareholders
Тогда
nervous.
смысла нету.
More likely, we would simply let him go. Of course, he would be blacklisted by the companies here.
What will you do for me in return?
I would compensate you. The precise amount in credits depends on the severity of Opold's crime.
I'll look into it and get back.
Не буду его сдавать тогда.
I'm leaving.
Мне он тоже не нравится. Один предлагает
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a past to leave Henshin. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Я уже собрался уходить, но меня автоматически к ней подкинуло.
I can bludgeon pretty hard.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel.
Okay.
Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Один предлагает контрабанду провести, другой говорит, что ему фактически ничего не будет за это. Максимум попадет в черные списки компаний. Да. Synthetic Insights. Отель. Лили Хиеракс.
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for Maiko's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground.
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics insights.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeus.
Заплатите ручку.
If you can polish
Maybe
it
you could let me borrow
Sure.
yours.
If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
Поехали.
Do you know where that
You
matriarch
looking for
is?
her?
Матриарх на вершине 15. Что такое вершина? Какие проблемы там? Метель. И спутник Wi-Fi связь. Не работает.
Nobody talks about what they do there.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshin. Just call me Lee. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
What was that about synthetic insight?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keene was on the take. So Analeus shut down SI's offices. Quiet like, so no offer. You need anything, I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave the station.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization for Mr.
Настрой, у нас у всех есть оружие. Открывай.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on.
Ну нет, так нет. Охранника и РКС.
Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Oh.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Raphael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows him. That makes you ideal for my job. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known.
What's your interest in Binary Helix? They do genetic.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in. We want to assess any potential risk. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement. Your real objective will be to distract him. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
You think this uniform's just for show?
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
Да, это не является моей основной задачей. И на морда. Так, а лестница. Вот она. Ну ладно, я с Лориком сначала поговорю.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons. I suspect your goal lies outside. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here, the evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encrypt... Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Окей. Швейцар. И на морда. Опа, блин. Журнал безопасности, несанкционированный доступ. Не знаю, доктор, получите ли вы это сообщение, но вам срочно нужно укрыться в безопасном месте. Ваша связь с нашей организацией раскрыта. На вашей базе в системе Ньютона уже небезопасно. Повторяю, немедленно отправляйтесь в безопасное место. Система безопасности отключена. Давай поворот. Получается, я только что себе облегчил прохождение. Так, немного не туда пошел.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What'll you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
В смысле не хватает очков?
I don't have time for this. Get the hell out of here or I'll start shooting.
You want to cause trouble?
Ну ладно. Не хватает, так не хватает. Винтовка 4, биоусилитель 4. Давай. Блин, промазал. Точно такое же помещение, как у отеля. Ай. Немного не успевал. Разговор с ним будет. С ними.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
No, I'm not. Are you?
I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I have a mission to complete. I did what I had to.
I don't.
Сразу. Так вот. Ну, открыл. Я думал, это лифт. А тут комната. А. Где там? И где-то там еще. Но не вижу.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias's thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Она должна была подозревать, что я проверну что-то такое после встречи с Кейном. При этом она сама отправила меня к Кейну. Ну, послушаем, что хочет сказать.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent
The
here?
executive board knows about Ananias's corruption. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I'd like to help you, Ms. Parasini, but I need Keen's garage pass.
Yes, yes. Fate of billions and all that. I couldn't possibly... You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Okay.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see if
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Уровень я не поднимал, да.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
If necessary, yes. Do what I tell you to, or Ananias will find what he's looking for.
It is good to have all our cards on the table. I regret that you have a better hand. Very well, I will testify.
Отступник плюс
Make
25.
whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Ого. Как сразу много дали за одну-то фразу.
Spectre, Have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe. I didn't think you'd help me, being a specter and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
I'll leave you to your work.
Not so fast. While you were working on Keen, I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Побыстро избавились от плохого правителя. Попутно выполняя задания, данные советом. Ну, неплохо.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Где ты?
See, these are what the matriarch had in
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Давай поговорим. Попробуем хотя бы.
What did you do here, Commander?
The Geth ambushed us. We fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
We may be seeing a lot more of these things in the coming months.
For 3 centuries, everyone has said the Geth don't come out of the Veil. What is happening out there?
The same thing that happens to all species, Captain. Evolution.
I must report to the Executive Board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Камера синтеза. О. Но камеры синтеза я все равно не вижу. Цистерна, камера. Это... Вот оно, что ли? Вероятно. Ну да. Мако. Или стоит сейчас вернуться, чтобы сменить отряд? Потому что, как я понимаю... О. Где-то по ходу игры по ходу миссии у меня не будет возможности изменить еще раз отряд. Здесь ничего. Хорошо. Тогда все-таки вернусь и возьму Азари в группу. Так, надо подумать, вместо кого взять.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Ну да, вместо Гаруса. У Талли слишком важные способности по открытию ящиков. Блин, максимально качаю. Стазис мне не особо и нравится-то. Деформация все-таки неплохо. Но воронка не наносит урона, как я понимаю. Только он понижает точность. Можно тогда хил дать. И в ученую азаре, чтобы хил повысить. Пойдет.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
А для нее у меня нету, да, брони? О, человеческая броня подходит.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Commander, I wanted to tell you how unfortunate it was that Analea Sama was caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Rest assured, I bear you no ill will.
Unfortunate? He was a criminal, Captain.
The Executive Board is not concerned with Galactic. As far as they are concerned, Analea Sama went too far. I only request that you limit the number of disturbances you provoke. I would consider it a favor.
Do what you have to, Captain. I'll do the same.
I see. If you will excuse me, I must file reports on this incident. Good day.
Вообще с 3 пальцами, наверное, неудобно жить гуманоиду. Это же мышку надо как-то иначе делать, да? Для 3 пальцев. Хотя, в принципе, это реально. Какого я уже? 10-го. Еще 20 уровней осталось. Эй. Он чуть не застрял там. . То ли эта игра на самом деле короткая, хотя в оригинале это 60 уровней максимум. Это я поставил вдвое меньше уровней. Ну, возможно, все-таки, что первая часть будет короткой. Вот, например, выполню 3 миссии, хотя там много планет было доступно для исследований. Наверное, с сайд-квестами это будет все-таки довольно большой игрой. А ведь есть еще 2, 3, 4 части. Пистолет Стингер, дробовик Торнадо. Разрывная. Какие-то новые виды боеприпасов. Плюс 40 токсического урона. Нормально, пойдет. То есть игрой задумывалось, что сначала я поеду сюда. Имею в виду, что здесь показывают сцены появления новых противников. А на Тау Артемиде этого не было. Нет, не лагает. Всё нормально работает. Только проблемы были один раз с моделькой, но я поставил игру в окно, и вроде бы сейчас все нормально. А ты во сколько свой стрим хочешь запустить? Ближе часам к 9, да? Как обычно. Ну, понятно. Тогда я поиграю часов до 6:30 и кину на тебя рейд. Бро. Эй, почему я с ружьем? Какой живучий. Он сейчас еще встанет. Так. Попробуем его согреть как-нибудь, чтобы он вышел из укрытия. Ну, ясно. Эй, больно. Воу. Так. А разве у нее не должно быть здесь отдельной способности на лечение? Вообще, какого черта я здесь один отстреливаюсь?
Facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
Да идите. Вы чё в стену ушли? За мной, давай. Не врезаясь. Тяжелая броня, богомол. Давай глянем. Не. Цунами 5-го. Улучшение на гранаты я до сих пор не нашел. Какой-то... О, понятно. Типа по 3 патрона, но между ними такая маленькая... Такой маленький промежуток времени проходишь, то это как будто автоматическая стрельба. О, довольно мощный автомат. Мощный и точный. А, это наш был.
What was that? Animals? Wind? This place is in bad shape.
Рахни. А их разве не истребили?
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Новый уровень. Личный журнал. Администратор Тартаковский. Это последний раз. Больше я этот транспортный несущий крейсер использовать не буду. 3 партии груза потеряны в системе Македонии в течение 1 месяца. Они либо слишком тупые, либо слишком долго соображают. Если бы перевозками по-прежнему занимался Грегор, он бы доставил все, что мне нужно, и никакие наемники не посмели бы встать у него на пути. В Македонии? Можно будет отправиться туда. Тем более я точно знаю, где это. Эй.
Startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
А чё, я один, что ли? Не бросайте меня. Воу. Выберите модуль, который хотите переместить. Ядро 1 повреждено. Для реактивации переведите модули на ядра 2 и 3. Что? Не понял. Как это работает? Во. Я подозреваю, нужно все на ядро 3 перекинуть, нет? Да?
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Help would be great. Who are you?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedure. Critical failure. Landline. Report complete. Do you have an additional...
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
The creatures we've encountered here.
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require...
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation 2 breached. Tram shut down. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shut.
Why were you taken
In the
offline?
event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data... My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive.
I need instructions.
Critical failure. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status?
Do you know why the reactor...
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor... Emergency...
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep. Nice.
What are the landlines and why
The
are they...
landlines connect my... This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of... When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs...
That's all I need.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Понял, что ничего не понял.
User
Ну,
alert.
окей.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Ого.
With emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert.
Do you know why the reactor...
Emergency guidelines suggest...
А, там было все, как исправить.
What do I need to do to get the
The
power?
valves to the
А, клапаны подачи гелия 3.
must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor. Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut
Вроде бы я сделал все, что мог.
down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Я восстановил только линию связи.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Не то.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
О. Что это было даже слишком
User
резко.
alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Надо не забывать после каждого лифта сохраняться. Вот это долго ждать. Пока вниз, пока наверх, потом опять вниз ехать. Выходи.
User
Куда
alert.
ты там вышел?
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Main reactor.
Куда? Ах ты. Щит.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
The AG3 fuel lines cut.
Предупреждение. Следующее сообщение было отправлено нескольким адресатам экстранета с учетной записи, следить которую не удалось. Требуется дальнейший мониторинг. Дорогой друг Биотик, ты получил это сообщение, потому что у нас общая цель. Немногие нас понимают и уж тем более поддерживают. Нам нужно держаться вместе. Мы должны построить наш новый мир. Присоединяйся к нам. Мы ждем тебя в скоплении этой Хокинга. Только объединившись, мы сможем бороться с несправедливостью по отношению к нам. По идее, да, все правильно. Это пассажирские вагоны.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
They are locked in.
Плазменная чистка, терминал мира.
Control group losing them.
О,
They're in. Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the strut. Out while you can.
о, ручной взлом.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
Еще уровень. Ой-ой-ой.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better.
Немного напоминает Dead Space. Заброшенные станции, противники, вылезающие не пойми откуда. Но здесь атмосфера намного проще.